I can't help but think of how Adam the Woo likes to watch trains go by. I'm really enjoying this boat docking. Riverboat, steam riverboat. Look at the steam pouring out of the back. This captain knows what he's doing.
We're Jim and Vanessa. Thanks for taking the off-ramp to adventure. We specialize in showing you fun, inexpensive roadside attractions, great events at historic sites, with relevant information on some really cool places you might not have heard about. It is a great day to be down here on the riverfront.
It is simply marvelous. Look at these sites that we've got to look at. Downtown Louisville is awesome. Just layer after layer. Look at this. There's a bunch of layers right there. We hit the riverfront looking for a boatload of history and wound up with a boatload of distractions. The Belle of Louisville is on a tour right now. We're having to wait for it to come back around, and it will park in front of the Marion Miller. Built in 1914 in Pittsburgh, the oldest continuously running, still functioning steamboat. Yes, steamboat. I don't know why I did the Scottish accent.
As you all probably know, I am really a World War II enthusiast, and I just caught this on the side of the building here that's sitting on the Ohio. Actually, from November of 42 to 43, they actually had reservists that were Coast Guard that manned over 20 boats directly here on the Ohio River because there was a threat during World War II from German sabotage.
This is definitely historic. Covered in grasshoppers?
Hey, hon?
Yeah.
They've got jobs available.
Jobs?
On the Belle of Louisville.
Jobs on the Belle of Louisville?
Yeah.
Oh, I could be a sailor. Why do I have an English accent all of a sudden? Arr, I should be a sailor like this. Or, I wish I could do a good Popeye, but I just really can't. Are you as amazed by this history as I am?
Oh, I am. I mean, I've lived here all my life. I don't know a smidget of our history.
It's amazing. The things you can be around in your hometown and not even know about. You see it every day. You drive by them once a week. And yet, we do this today, we find out so much. It was so educational. Not just educational, but cool.
Yep.
Just cool. I'm on what's called the Belvedere. It's basically a flat deck over the freeway. That's today my substitute for a drone as we watch the Belle of Louisville come in. The backside of this boat will give you an idea of the Belle of Louisville, except the paddle wheel is a little bit bigger on the Belle. Hey! You got a memory about the Belle?
I do. When I was 16 years old, the Belle of Louisville didn't dock in Louisville here. It went way down Ohio to Cox's Park, and it was just dirt. They loaded us up, teenagers, we got on there, and that was our team dance. So every Monday night through the summer when we were out of school, we got on the Belle of Louisville and we danced till we couldn't dance anymore.
So you were the Belle of the... Never mind. Honestly, we came down just hoping to show you the Belle. Had no idea that we would ever catch it in motion. Would love to ride on it, but I don't think we're going to be able to today. But look at that. Isn't that awesome or what?
For those of you all who are into Broadway actresses, Irene Dunn was born here in Louisville. She was back in 1898, 1990 is when she died. She did a lot of musical films in the 30s and 40s.
Reeling it in. Look at all the people. This is a huge attraction in Louisville.
I love the story about the Louisville Wharf here with over 20 steamboats daily back in the Civil War years. So we have a lot of history here in Louisville, right here on the Ohio River with the Civil War, and then later after the 1860s, I think during that time with World War II. It was really interesting though, here at this wharf, when Civil War had started, all of the people in Louisville, as much as they could get on a boat, wanted to go to the other side, which is Indiana, so that they could run away from the invasion that was coming with the Civil War.
Look at that, bringing it in. This captain knows what he's doing. They made it, hon. They docked the boat. I'm so excited. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it?
I've never seen them actually dock.
I have lived here 25 years. Never.
Yeah.
But one day, we come just to show you the boat, and the boat puts on a show. But wait, there's more. Just a short walk away, an incredible floating slice of history was waiting for us. Arr, it's the Pinta, with a lifeboat. This ship, moored in downtown Louisville, is a stone-cold recreation of one of the ships that Christopher Columbus used to find the New World. You remember the Pinta and Santa Maria? This is that Pinta. Nice to know the mizzen mast isn't mizzen. That joke is so old, I'm sorry. It's not that big, but it's awesome. Sitting right here in the water. Wow. Not only do they offer fairly inexpensive self-guided tours, you can rent it for private parties and charters. Welcome aboard. It's really weird the deck is crowned with water runoff. So you feel yourself leaning. Can you imagine trying to walk on this in a day? It's really rocking and rolling on the ocean. Look up here and let's see the wheel. Wait. Maybe the mizzen mast is missing. Well, this is a great view. This is the tail end of the ship. The bow. Stern. The Pinta was built in Brazil for a non-profit organization and is considered to be one of the most historically accurate Columbus replica ships ever built, excluding the air-conditioned main cabin below.
Let's stand back here for 2 hours at a time and steer the ship. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
So hold on to the wood here, and we're gonna push it this way. Ready? Push. Come on. There you go. And we're gonna pull it back to the center so someone else can try it. They would work in 4-hour shifts. So for his other 2 hours, he would be out on the main deck doing watch, making sure you don't run into anything. The guy back here, he can't see very much of the front of the ship. So up top, above us, there would be a guy who would be doing all the navigation. He'd be looking at the wind, he'd be looking at the stars, he'd be making sure that you were on the right course, and he'd be yelling orders down to the guy down here.
I had no idea that's how they steered the ships back in those days. I always wondered. You saw the wheel. This one doesn't have a wheel. It's got a steerage thing. And right here you can go below deck, but that's where the volunteer crew lives. Yeah, living quarters. Can't go down there. That's the anchor?
Yes.
Wow, that thing's big old anchor. What is this? I guess this is, I don't know, it's got a cable pulley system on it. Look at this anchor. Thing is huge. Kind of makes sense. It's a, kind of a big boat. A huge boat, but big. And this is how they get shade. Big old canopy. Yeah, the Pinta is moored in downtown Louisville, right on the waterfront, which kind of makes sense. Very handy, very easy to get to. Right by the Yum Center, which is where all the big concerts are, and what I call our vanilla bean bridge. They must have gotten that color on sale. That's all I can figure. Other places only the crew can go. I guess I know the reasons. Not sure why. I don't see a lot back here. Now, the Pinta's deck is 85 feet, or just about 25 meters long, with just a bit over 3,800 square feet, or just over 353 square meters of usable space. Well, there's something you wouldn't have thought would have been on the Nina, the Pinta, or the Santa Maria. A 50 horsepower Ruhatsu? It's kind of a quick walk through here, but it's kind of a nice representation of history. You know, it's big on history. Found out something new today anyway. Hope you guys did too. Windlass provides a mechanical advantage needed to handle the heavy anchors. Okay, that's what this is. And in case you're wondering, they do take donations. Now, I've got to wonder if this is genuine, this sword. Center glass must be pretty authentic, I would think. The seal looks authentic. Believe it or not, these aren't cables. This is just a cabled kind of rope. It holds it in place. I don't guess it's going to go anywhere very quickly. Anyway, don't have any storms coming, so that's kind of an ominous warning. Oh, okay, I get it. The lifeboat has the motor, not the actual Pinta. Okay, glad we cleared that up. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed coming along with us today, hit the subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. Click the notifications bell and you'll know when we publish new content. And don't be a stranger, we have over 100 video adventures to choose from. Have a great day. Tell your friends about us, and remember, adventure is as close as the next off-ramp. Oh, bomber. Whoa, super bomber.
I love the story about the wharf.
And Louisville, being a river town, of course, has to worry about flooding. This is the flood gauge. You can see it goes all the way to 31 feet, and it occasionally does cover that roadway. When we get a heavy rain, it can get gnarly. Then you have to, I guess, climb up this thing for some reason. As you might be able to tell, I'm not much of a sailor man. Just saying.